So eliminate the demand. Easily said, but try and do it.
Well, but isn't that what California and Colorado and all these other different places are trying to do by legalization, by legalizing, you know, these Schedule One, Class One narcotics or
Yeah.
whatever so that way, they can cut down on the demand coming from,
That's,
you know.
that's one
across the
stroke.
board.
But that's only one drug, marijuana. And
Yeah.
it's not even one that's really a problem at the border being trafficked. The problem's the heroin,
Yeah.
the cocaine. Well, meth they grow them at home too through meth labs. But yeah, there's your problem. Marijuana was a good, whether you're for it or against it, I believe personally, it's something we need to address, make it legal. But it needs to be monitored a little bit more effectively than it is. But we're on the right path. And I'm not telling people, oh, you should go out and use this drug, but I don't wanna lock somebody up for it either. It's not worth it. It's just not a good, use of our resources. They're so limited as it is. But if you eliminate the demand, say, just in California, there was no demand for methamphetamine, cocaine, and heroin. Think about that. None. Police would use their resources more effectively to help the communities, help these kids. What about our prisons and our jails? Arrests, way down. Violence, way down. Possession of illegal guns, way down. That criminal element is what contributes to all these other problems. And we're to blame. Not the gangs, not the cartels. It's we, our own communities.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what the paper said. It was, I can't remember all of it, but it was very well prepared. Let's go, come on. Okay, so controlled substance, there are schedules. It's either 1 or 2 or A, B, C, I'm not sure. But there's hard drugs and there's less serious drugs. Greatest threats: heroin, methamphetamine, cocaine. Still says marijuana, but synthetic designer drugs is on the rise. I'm not on the street, but I do talk to some of the cops on the street, and they're always picking up something new. Harder to detect, dogs can't pick it up. Over-the-counter drugs is also a problem. If you have prescriptions at home, make sure you keep them secured, away from children. Even if you've got a teenage kid in the house and you know they're not gonna use it, they could be tempted to take it to school and share it with a friend, and you could end up with a problem. More than 120 people in the US die each day. This was written a couple years ago. What was it? Actually last year, 2018. So about 2 years ago it was offered. 120 people died. Drug overdose. Some strategy for drug control. Prevention is the biggest and the best. Early intervention right up here. Teach the kids to say no. Drugs make you stupid. It's not good for you. Makes you have bad decision making. But you got to get them young. Once they get a taste of it, if they enjoy it, you're out of options, and police get involved. It gets really, really tough. Some more things to do. Surveillance, undercover. Task force is really good at identifying drug rings and making arrests. But every time they do, somebody else just pops up, takes their place. Again, like the roaches. Get rid of one problem, another one will take its place. Arresting the drug dealers is not effective. You can get the drug manufacturers, the traffickers, the big guys, you have better luck. So what's the connection between illegal drugs and abuse and crime? So if you abuse illegal drugs and crime, well, why do they have that connection? What is it? Anybody?
Money.
Money, that's one. Somebody say power?
You need to feed your habit.
Feed a habit, yeah. With the felons that I've come into contact with, they could be doing time for even murder, robberies. Ask them, what got you here? They won't say it was the murder or the robbery, it was the drugs. Okay, they commit these other crimes in order to obtain these drugs. Drug habit's expensive. You're not gonna work 5 to 9 and expect to make enough money to support your cocaine habit. So you have to resort to crime. Most of the crimes, at least the ones I've dealt with in prison, have a drug component. Even though they're not charged with drugs or doing time because of drugs, drugs got them there. That's the connection. Eliminate the drug problem, you will lower crime rates. Have a good day, guys. See you all on Wednesday.
Monday. I'm just kidding.
Right, Wednesday?
They-